Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Josh Halter, owner and founder of The BioDude. You can visit my website, thebiodude.com. Follow me on my YouTube channel, and of course, check me out on Instagram and visit my website. And today in front of me, I have a 36 by 18 by 36 Exo Terra that I have a total of 4 Mist King nozzles installed. My 22-inch LED for my plants, which are small trees that I'm going to be planting. I have the Zoom Ed LED UVB right here that not only emits UVB but also puts out more red and blue for the plants, more plant lighting, as well as a night drop setting that illuminates the vivarium like it is like it's moon. And then I have a Power Sun UVB right here for their basking spot that is a 150 watt. And I'm pretty excited about this. I've been looking forward to doing this for a while. So down in here, I started these guys off with my Terra Fauna. And I want you guys to get a good look. This soil is as old as the Cubans. I see some giant canyon isopods in here. Look at these guys. Got some powder blues, dwarf purples. I got millipedes, superworms. I think there are some small earwigs in here. There's a bunch of good stuff in here that this tank is just thriving. And this is the first layer that I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be using a drainage layer for these guys because I'm going to incorporate to give them about an 8 to 10 inch layer of soil, which is going to provide enough for the small trees that I'm putting in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dump this in here. Look at all that. Now this is really healthy. This is a perfect example of what your soil is going to look like over time. Life, regardless if you're using the bugs, microbiological processes happening everywhere before your eyes. Look at this isopod. Look at all those isos in there. And this, of course, has the BioShot in it. That really, really helps with getting the plants established in there. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add one of my big bags of terra firma. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my bag. Okay. And I'm going to dump it right on top. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be afraid to use a big, dense layer of this because not only will it benefit the trees, but over time, as this initial layer begins to break down like crazy, it's really going to help your plants out. So, I'm actually pretty happy with how much substrate's in here. What do you guys think? Should I go a little bit more?
Yes.
Another big bag of firma. So, to some this may seem excessive, but the more substrate you have, especially when you're not using a drainage layer and you're using something as unique as my firma, when you have terrariums this big, that means a lot of times you're going to be having larger plants. Larger plants means there's more of an extensive root system, which means you got to have a lot more space. Excellent. So there's going to be a little bit left over, and that's okay. Oh, yeah. That I can deal with. That's perfect. They said it's a lot, but the trees continually growing will thank me. So in here I have my BioShot. So what this stuff does, this is what creates all those processes, the mycorrhizal, the mycorrhizal fungi, the archaeobacteria are compacted into here, and it's also fertilizer, 100% organic, natural, that pretty much helps jumpstart your plants. Now I'm adding the appropriate amount of BioShot for the amount of bags of firma that I put in. I'm not accounting for the other bit that I put in earlier from their first setup. Okay. So, the first thing I'm going to do is the tree. So this is I believe a yucca tree, and these get huge. So I'm going to plan on pulling this in probably a couple months, maybe to a year, and then I'll put something else in there. But I'm actually really anxious to see how it does, because these guys need, as you can see how deep their root system is, and like how long it is, they do need, you know, a lot of space for their roots to continue to prosper. And the Cubans are going to go crazy for this tree, because this in the wild is what they like. They like having established large trees that they can go in and out of. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a large schefflera. And I'm actually going to put the schefflera here, right in the back. There we go. Now I like the scheffleras because they also get big and they're really easy. They're like Pothos easy, in my opinion. And they're sturdy, and they can handle hot spots. Okay. I like that. So the next thing I'm going to add is another layer of different types of biodegradables to help the rest of the firma that I put in here really get jump started. So I have 3 different types. First biodegradable are my cork bark pieces. I love putting these in my tanks. Actually, I put them in all, because over time what happens with the cork is it pretty much becomes a fungus hot zone in the inside of your terrarium, because it absorbs the moisture, and then the funguses and the bacteria start breaking it down, creating macronutrients and other things to continually benefit your soil. And then all I do is I just stick the pieces deep in all layers of the soil. Not only does it promote those processes that I was telling you guys about, the bugs also love it as well. Meaning they're going to find these portions of cork in the substrate and then just eat them. Then I'm going to add a really light layer of the sphagnum moss. And the reason I'm going a little bit light is just because I'm going to be having this on a pretty hefty mist schedule twice a day for about 55 seconds and see how that goes. And I'm really going to expect this to break down pretty quickly. So I'm only going to put a little bit of this in here. So I like my spag moss because it doesn't have the thorns in it. And from my distributor, they told me that the processing that it goes through, it takes significantly longer to go. So it works out. What's the problem? All right, so I'm digging this, not too bad. All right. Next thing I'm gonna start adding in here is the base layer of fallen limbs. I got this stuff. I collected this from the Texas wilderness, and this is from their very first terrarium, and it has been flourishing in here. When I pulled these out, they were covered in bugs, and these are completely clean. It's wonderful. So, and some of these I'm going to straight up plant into to help promote the breakdown, as well as, like I was saying, the base layer. Yay, nay?
Yay.
Yeah? Okay. I got this big one right here. I'm gonna put that back here. Push that back here like that. I'll add these later. Next, what I'm gonna do is start figuring out where they're gonna bask, because that's gonna be very, very important. So they have a lighter option here. This is where the heat bulb's going to be. So they want to get to maybe the 85-degree range. They're going to be right here, but I want to get them up higher. And of course, I have all this wonderful cork bark that I want to use. Now, in the wild, these guys love dense trees and the ability to go inside them.
Yes.
I can dig it. Okay. might move this schefflera. I don't know if I like that there. We'll see. Nope. I like that tube. So not only do I have cork, I have ghost wood. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, this piece is huge. Sorry it's taking me a while, guys, but I want to make sure that this is on point. Bingo. Where'd that piece of cork go? The one I was gonna put on the wall. That's not too bad. So next what I'm going to do, it's time to add more plants. Now I have a pretty good solid assortment over here. Well, I'm going to add my water dish for them. So I always put a piece of cork in here. So the first water dish, I'm actually going to do that. And I want to put their water dish right here because I want it to be away from the hot spot and easily found. And then I got an assortment of ferns that I'm going to use for the ground cover. So right here, I got an asparagus fern. These are like one of the easiest ferns once they're established to grow quickly. They can handle freezing temperatures. They can handle really hot temperatures. They handle pretty much everything. Got a Korean rock fern right here. Yeah. Got another Korean rock fern. Now, my expectation is that these ferns are just going to keep on growing and growing, just how they are. And then I got some pothos that can grow in high light and low light. So I'm going to take advantage of the low, and I'm going to put it right here. So my eventual hope for the pothos is that not only will it grow all around here, but it'll start shooting out, hopefully cover this part right here, which will be good. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to add some leaf litter. What do you guys think? Should I add anything? Change anything?
It looks nice.
I don't think I need the bromeliads again. A little bit of leaf litter. I'm not going to overdo it, but I'm going to put a solid amount in there just because of the top it off. it is time to add my beauties in here. Now, believe it or not, these guys were, I consider them to be rescues. I got them from a reptile show, from a vendor. They were so dehydrated, you can see their entire skeleton. And I took them in, and boy, do I love them. Okay. So this is, I'm pretty sure, is my male, but I could be wrong. He's got that nice dewlap going on. Beautiful color, but he does not like being messed with. There you go, buddy. And then this one, I'm not 100% sure of the sex yet. About the same age, because they were both babies when I got them. But anoles are really awesome terrarium subjects because they are very intelligent lizards. Not only are they very intelligent, they do have really unique group behavior things that they do that really exist well in a terrarium, and they are really easy to breed. If you provide them a deep, dense layer of soil such as this, that also retains burrows, you'll wake up one day, you could find baby anoles in here as long as you're maintaining the temperature properly, because they are very easy to take care of. So again, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Josh Halter. I am the owner and founder of The BioDude. Please visit my website, thebiodude.com. Dude abides.